Hello my loves, today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look. I've recreated the makeup and hair I did for my 25th birthday, which was a few days ago. My Instagram fan wanted to see a tutorial on it, so I thought I would. I used the new Urban Decay Naked Honey palette, so you can see how I get along with that. That's just what it looks like. If you want to see how I did it, please keep watching. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're not new, thank you so much for coming back to watching our video. Let's just get straight into it and I'll see you guys at the end. Sorry, I've just got one eyebrow done because I've decided to turn this into a chatty get ready with me. I was just going to do my regular voiceover, but I was like, do you know what? Let's turn this into a chatty get ready with me because it has been a hot minute since I chatted with you guys. So I'm just filling in my brows. Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in, this is Ebony. I'm using this with my Smith 205, which is just an angled brush. So maybe do a really good one as well, which is the 315 I believe, because Smith is a bit of a difficult one to get hold of. They're a Canadian brand. I think I got them at BeautyCon one year. Desperately need to be threaded. They're looking a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, as I said, today I am recreating the makeup I had for my 25th birthday. So I went out for like dinner with my family on Saturday. I went for brunch with some of my friends on Sunday, and then on Monday I went for dinner with some of my other friends. And now I'm like sick, like I'm not sure if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I'm so ill now. Eyebrows looking very crazy, but I'm about to do operation cleanup with my Nars Complete Concealer in Almond. I've lost basically all the colour that I picked up on my travels this year, so I'm pretty much getting close to my regular skin tone. So this Almond is very close to my skin tone, which is why I like to use it, because no halo brow. Yeah, how have you guys been? I haven't had like a proper sit down chat with you guys in a really long time. I just use this random flat shader. It's from a Fenty Planet brush set. Okay, we're going for thick brows today. Please do not be alarmed, don't be scared. I do love a thick brow actually, I really do. I'm gonna clean up a tiny bit, just be on the top. I wouldn't usually, but they are dire. Those are the brows done. Ugh, if I sneeze, if you see my eyes watering, I do apologise. For primer today, I'm using the Soft Matte Pro Filtr Primer, which is the new one from Fenty Beauty, which I'm very excited about. Ooh, I like the texture of that. That's got a really nice texture. First time using it, by the way. I just took that down my neck as well. Oh, that's really nice. I wanted to use it because I've been really liking the new Fenty foundation, which I'm going to be using today. This is the Pro Longwear Hydrating. It's really interesting because I like to mix these two foundations, the Nars Sheer Glow and the Fenty Hydrating Longwear. They're both like matte foundations. It's so bizarre. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to have a fairly long night tonight, so I'm going to use a tiny bit of the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Perfecting Primer, just a tiny bit, because this, if you don't blend out this primer properly, it's like hell. I'm gonna put that here. That's where I tend to get oily first. Just make sure you really press that into skin and make sure it's really nice and patted in and like melted and warm to the skin, because if it's not, wherever it's gathered up, it will show under the foundation. Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Longwear in 410, and I've been mixing that with the Nars Sheer Glow foundation in Macao. These two together are an absolute banger. Yeah, so what is new with me? I've just got foundation all over my mirror, so that's extremely unfortunate. Basically nothing is really new with me. I've been a bit weird in terms of work, just because I feel like when you work for yourself, I don't know, you're a bit harder on yourself. I tend to create a lot of content and most of it does not make it to the internet, because I just be like, oh, that's whack, like no one wants to see that, that's rubbish. It seems like I'm not creating content, it's just that everything I'm creating I'm hating, so that's not a great place to be. And it's really hard to get out of your own head sometimes. How good they look together. I always take that down my neck. Yeah, that's all blended out. I used my Bare Minerals Smoothing Face brush to blend that all out. Love that. It's been a really nice summer. A good balance of like work and play. I've been working a lot, but I've also been playing a fair bit. For concealer, I'm using my Too Faced Multi-Use Concealer. I've been dating small. Nothing notable. Nothing to write home about, to my mum's dismay. My mum is just so like over me, honestly. I'll go somewhere, I'll go away, or I'll go to a party, I'll go any time that I leave the house, I come back and she's like, oh so did you meet anyone nice? And I'm like, no mum, still single, still very single. Just using my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in Ebony to contour. So it would be 25 because it's just I don't know where I thought I'd be at 25, but this for sure isn't it. But I'm very happy to be where I am in life. I still feel very young. I feel like with a lot of people my age, everyone's like, oh my god, I feel so old, like I feel like I'm getting old. And I'm like, I feel like my life is just getting started. I will never be this young again. So I'm trying to kind of take everything in. Take it all in. Oh, to blend this in, I'm using a Luxie Buffer Foundation brush. It's nice and angled, so it really gets into the contours of your face. I don't really have much else to talk about. I feel like this is why I never do like chatty get ready with me's, because I don't really have much to say at the moment. I'm a very like closed person, I find. I feel like this is also why I struggle to date. So I don't really like sharing. I share enough for people to feel like they know enough about me, but really you don't actually know anything about me. It's just how life is set up. I am very excited for 25. 24 was the best year of my life, like hands down. I did so many amazing things. I did so many cool things. I was out of the country more times than I was in it, which is like was always something that I really wanted to do. I was like, I really always want to like do a job that allows me to travel. It's been really good for that. I'm just gonna blend out my under eye. Oh, that is absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. I love birthdays, right, but I don't really like put too much pressure on them. Usually I like do something fun, like a barbecue or a party or something like that. This year I didn't really feel like doing anything. My friends were so cute. They were like, you have to do something, like it's your 25th, you can't not do anything. So we had that little brunch and I had like that little dinner, which was so nice. And like I had a lot of love from you guys, and I just had like people that were sending me like really nice messages. Some of them were like unexpected, and then some people that like 2 people that I'd expected would like have sent me like a really cute message or something, like didn't even message me at all, and I was just like, cool. Or one person in particular, I was just like, cool. Guess I know where we stand then. And in this life, guys, listen, you have to bad people up in this life, otherwise they won't learn. And that was so sad, because that was probably like my favourite person at the moment. Life comes at you real quick, let me just tell you that. Taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer on the E27 from Morphe, going to step back into the dating realm, which God help me. It's just so difficult. The thing about dating in London is the pool is so tiny, and I'm taking my Bare Minerals Shade and Diffuse eye brush to just blend that in. The pool is so unbelievably tiny. The number of boys that I would be, or men that I would be interested in, is already narrowed down, because I feel like I have quite, not that I have a specific type, but I'm quite picky in terms of appearance. And to be honest, I'm not that picky. Tall, handsome, ambitious, good job, good person. Like, it's not that hard, but you'd be surprised how many people do not fit that description. And then even in London, when you're dating, everyone and their mum are linked and connected in some way. Like the other night I went for dinner with my friends, and these were like my friends from different friendship groups, but there was like a connect between everyone. Like even people that didn't know each other, never met before. That is how freaking small London is, because even people that didn't grow up in London have now moved to London. It's a whole lot of smallness. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to take is this guy right here. Is that the right one? This one here. This is my issue with Decay eyeshadows, except from one. I think Naked Heat is the only one that I don't have this issue with. The mattes, they just do not, they don't show up. Like, it's so frustrating. This one, it's not so bad because I don't want it to be too punchy anyway. I kind of just want it as like a sweep of colour. Like, if you are any darker than me, this is not showing up on you. This barely shows up on me. I'm going to use it as a transition. But this really is my issue with Urban Decay eyeshadows. Like, their mattes are just not formulated very nicely. Luckily for this look, we don't need anything crazy. But if you can see the difference, you can tell that there's definitely something different going on. I've got 2 more trips this 3 more trips in total, 2 work trips and 1 personal trip that I booked with my friends. I just want to kind of end the year strong. I've been a bit flaky, as I was saying earlier, about just like being really hard on myself. It's a lot more difficult to know a standard because you're not comparing it against, well, you can compare it to other people, but honestly, you don't really know what people are going through themselves. So comparing yourself to other people in this industry is a dangerous slope to go down. So it's just hard because there's no measure. Whereas if you worked for an employer, they'd be saying, you know, this is what we're doing regionally, this is what we're doing nationally, this is how you are performing up against everyone else in the building, in the business, this is what you need to do more in your role. You don't really get that with this job, which is probably one of the biggest downsides, because you just never know, like, am I doing the right thing? Is this going to work out? Is this not going to work out? But amber and golden, a mix of those. This is a very, very simple look, by the way. And that brush I just used for that is a Morphe 535. Really nice fluffy brush. Makeup Geek crease brush. Yeah, you just never know if you're doing the right thing, which adds to the anxiety of it all. That's one thing. Urban Decay know how to make a good shimmer shadow, I'll give them that. Their shimmers are always a hit, like always. This is just amber, and this is with a brush, so imagine with your fingers this would be insane. Soften those edges up with that brush so it's nice and blended. I love these like soft glams. Oh, I feel like these are so pretty. Probably one of my favourite looks to do. I absolutely love this. My only issue is the applicator's a nightmare. Like barely anything comes out of it. It's so irritating, but it's so pretty on the eyes. I'm just going to apply that towards the centre. Work quickly because it dries relatively quickly. Blend that in with the same Makeup Geek brush. And also I find that if you let yourself, on the outside everyone is absolutely smashing it and everyone's doing the absolute best. Like no one's gonna talk about, oh, you know, I'm really not happy with this, or I'm really going through this hard time. So if you let yourself sink into people's accolades, it's great that people are like, oh my god, you're doing amazing, you're doing this, you're doing that, but no one knows like better than you the truth. And I find that in moments where I let myself kind of indulge in people's overpraising of me, I get complacent. I'm like, oh, like I guess I am doing really well, you know, forgetting that actually you have your own personal goals, you have your own things that you're trying to smash and things that you're trying to do. So yeah, that's one thing I've learned, is not overindulge in people's praisings of you. I absolutely love this. Love this look. 4th day in a row doing this look. That's how much I love it. On the lower lash, I'm literally just going to take this shade right here. This one. Called Drip. Just gonna pop that along the bottom. And I'm applying this using the Morphe M149. Okay, so I also ended up mixing in a tiny bit of Sting, which is just the darkest shade in the palette, just to add some depth. For mascara, I'm using my Bad Girl Bang from Benefit on the lower lash. This is so nice on lower lash. It's a bit too heavy for my top lash, but just to get in and pull those little lashes, perfect. And then on the top lash, I'm using my Shiseido Controlled Chaos Mascara Ink. Wipe away any excess. Got hot excess powder there. Taking my Scandinavia, the Makeup Finishing Setting Spray, just to set my face and just dissolve all those powders. Actually, before we contour, I'm going to take some of this loose powder just to set some parts of my face that tend to shine. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in Deep Peach. What I've been doing lately actually is I've been using this to set my under eye first. I didn't do it today, just purely because I forgot, to be honest. I'm just going to set, especially where I have texture on the face. And then taking my Hoola Toasted from Benefit, my sheer powder brush from Bobbi Brown, banging combo. I'm just going to sculpt out my face. Morphe E13. Just going to pop off camera real quick and put my lashes on, and we'll be right back. Lining my lips with MAC Cork, which is an absolute fave. Gonna take a tiny bit of Uoma Beauty lipstick in Eartha. Love this. Right in the middle. And then work it till it fades in. Just want to keep working that colour in until it's like nice and faded. And then round the perimeter of my lip with MAC Chestnut. This step is just to make my lip nice and shapely. And then lastly, taking my Lime Crime Wet Cherry Lip Gloss in Extra Poppin. It is actually clear, but it's been contaminated with liner. Oh, that's my favourite part. Just look at the weight of it. Watch how this all sinks in together. So stunning. Oh, obsessed. Okay, that's pretty much the makeup done. I'm just going to go and sort out my hair, and then we'll be back to outro. It's super dark in here, I know, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, let me go do my hair. So this is a completed look. I just went off and changed my top. I'm just wearing this top from, I'll leave it linked down below. It's so pretty, isn't it? I'm gonna wear it tonight with some like black flared trousers. Styled my hair as well. I used the Mark Hill Pick a Mix wand with the medium barrel, and I also used the Wahl W-A-H-L hot comb just to press down my frontal. And then in terms of fragrance, lately I've been mixing the Tom Ford Sahara Noir with the Viktor & Ralph Flower Bomb. Absolutely love that. Or sometimes I'll mix that Tom Ford with the La Vie Belle. This is like a special one. Which one is this one? This is the La Vie Belle. It's the crystallized bottle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's Get Ready With Me. Look at my hairline, guys. I absolutely love this hair. I haven't really spoken much about it on my channel. Absolutely stunning. If you want more details, go over to my Instagram because I have a whole highlight on it. Please don't forget forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!